So like I said, we've got Seahawks versus Cardinals today. Coach Hart here on the call. CMG Broadcasting bringing you this one from the Armchair Football League. This one is going to be CPU versus CPU, as the users in this league are going to be the GMs, coaches, scouts for the teams that they are members of. So each team not run by just one person. It's really kind of a group effort that we got going into here. And the interesting thing this game is going to be, can the Seahawks and Russell Wilson, without really a dominant running back, be in this game through the air, or are one of their guys in the backfield going to step up and be able to provide them with some much needed offense? And then on the flip side of that, the Cardinals coming in with Saquon Barkley, Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, got a whole bunch of weapons there on offense. The question is going to be, can they make it happen in this one? So here we are in Arizona. As you can see, Seahawks getting the ball first. Bunch set here for Wilson. Going to drop back to pass, looking to throw it first off, and a quick completion there, as he's going to get 6 yards, make this one second for Nick Boyle on the receiving end of that one. Like I said, Seahawks really don't have a dominant running back in the backfield, as Rashad Penny is down. He's on the IR right now. So Snoop Connor going to be taking the lead back role here for the Seahawks. And, we'll see what they can do. And here we are, first run of the game, and that one going nowhere. Homer going to be the one starting this one off. Him and Snoop going to be splitting the carries, or we expect to see them splitting the carries here. As like I said, the dominant running back, Rashad Penny, not even in this one. He is still down on the IR. But Cardinals getting a great first third down opportunity here in this one, as you see Russ in the shotgun. You see DK Metcalf at the top of the screen. He's going to drop back, looking to roll, throws it, hits his tight end, but does he get enough? No. That going to bring up 4th and 1 here, and I don't expect to see the Seahawks going for this. You see the great job from the Cardinal defense coming up, making the stop on that one. And that is going to bring us to our first 4th down, and a 3 and out here for the Seahawks. Not what you want to see if you're a Seahawks fan. As like I said, the lack of a run game, I think, could come back to haunt them this one. You don't really expect to see Russ running it too much. And a great job on the coverage team there, as they decleat him right when he gets the football. No return on that one, and out comes number 1. Not playing Call of Duty right now. He's playing him some NFL football. Kyler Murray coming out. And they've got a really scary offense here in Arizona. As like I said, they've got Saquon Barkley. They've got DeAndre Hopkins. And, of course, Kyler Murray, somebody who you always have to be keeping tabs on. As you see, Hopkins and Murray starting off in the backfield. And D-Hop getting the first carry of the game. Not expecting to see that very much, and here we are, the notable inactives for the Seahawks. Like I said, Rashad Penny down right now, and that gonna create some issues for this Seahawks offense as we go forward. Murray here trips to the top. He runs the read option, and not gonna get very much on that one as he gets a yard. The Seahawk defense doing a great job playing their roles, playing their keys, and the guy who had the quarterback there comes up and makes the play. Motions to an empty set, drops back, no pressure from the Seahawks, but now he's dropped back into it, throws it deep, and Hopkins, no, that's Barkley, goes up and gets that. Looking like D-Hop on that one, but Barkley going and grabbing the ball out of the air. Jamal Adams with the tackle, but not until they get a huge gain on this one. And you see the single coverage out there, so he throws it up. His man goes up, makes the play. Linebacker not able to stay with the coverage on that one. When you got a guy like Saquon, really hard for a linebacker to go down the field with him and keep pace. So now going back to the run game, Saquon getting the run there, and he gets himself 7 yards on that one. And you see his stats from last week, and the season doing pretty well, but almost 100 yards last week. He's got 4 touchdowns on the season. And the Cardinals, like I said, 4-4 right now. So looking to try to get above 500 and make the playoff push in this as we get close to the half and into the second half of the season. And Saquon just running over kids right there, gets the first down. And that is going to bring us to an all-important first down as they get closer and closer to the red zone on this one. And Coach Art here on the call. CMG Broadcasting bringing this one Week 9 action here in the Armchair Football League. And Murray in the backfield hands that one off, and Saquon getting stuck at the line. Not going to get anywhere on that one. And now we've got a tight set here in the shotgun. Another run for the Cardinals. And he's got a hole. Makes the first hand miss. And Gabe Jackson going down. But that's still a 1st and 10 now officially into the red zone danger zone here. And the Seahawk defense got to buck up if they want to try to hold the Cardinals to 3 here. But Saquon looking like he cannot be stopped right now. And 1st and 10. We saw a lot of injuries last week in the Jets-Patriots game. Let's hope we don't have as many here in this Cardinals-Seahawks game. But we will see, as that was our first one of the game. And another try at running the ball with DeAndre Hopkins. That one not going very far. So 2nd and 14 after the 4-yard loss. That is exactly what this Seahawk defense needed to do. And maybe the Cardinals should stop trying to run the ball with DeAndre Hopkins. Although I joke because I think it is really a good look for them. But that is going to bring us to 2nd and 14 here at the 20. Throwing the screen pass, and a flag is thrown, but Barkley's got some room, and he's got the first down, 1st and goal. But let's see what the flag is on this one. And unfortunately for them, that's going to be holding against the Cardinals. This one coming back. And a huge penalty, as you can see now. 2nd and 24. They hand the ball off to Barkley, but he is not going far as the defense is not fooled on that one. Going to bring us to 3rd and 23 here with 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Murray drops back. Again, no pressure. He throws it up for Hopkins. Touchdown, Arizona Cardinals. You cannot let that man run down the field by himself, especially when you're getting close to the red zone here. No safety help over the top, and you know what Kyler's going to do in that situation. It doesn't help when the corner just gets absolutely beat on the line, and that's going to bring us our first score of the game. DeAndre Hopkins, for all those of you who played the first touchdown bets this one, I hope you picked DeAndre Hopkins, as he is going to get us on the board here. Arizona up 7-0, 10-play, 79-yard drive. Takes about 4 minutes off the clock. And a great response after the Seahawks go 3 and out. So Cardinals looking good right now. Let's see if they can continue it and what they're going to bring us here. As this return gets to about the 24, not getting very far, but let's see where we end up going here on 1st and 10 with this drive. Now, Seahawks down 7. You got to wonder what the offensive game plan is going to be going forward here. They go play action, looking to throw it, throws it into the flats, and his man falls out of bounds. They're not even going to get credit for the catch on that one. And you hate to see that. As 2nd and 10 here on their own 25. Seahawks got to try to get the ball moving somehow. And again, the run is stuffed in the backfield. Homer not going anywhere there as they tried the guard pull, and the guard pull didn't touch anybody. You see the guard there tried to get his hands on the defender, but the defender just chucked him to the side and went and made the tackle in the backfield. So, like we said, the Seahawk rushing attack going to be a weakness for them today. And as you can see, not even positive yardage at this point. Throws it up to DK, and DK Metcalf goes up and gets it. And Seahawks going to need him to make quite a few more plays like that as he gets the first down. Russ just catches it and throws it up to him. You thought the defender might have had a chance at a pick right there, but he gets out of position as DK just such a big body at receiver. He's able to go up and get those. Now, we do expect to see a lot from Tyler Lockett today, too. As, like I said, the passing attack going to have to be what moves the ball for this Seattle offense. Tyler Lockett is in the game as well. I know we haven't called his name yet, but him and DK going to have a big game if they want to keep up with this Arizona offense today. Russ in the empty set, drops back, looking to throw, hits the crossing route underneath, and that is going to be a good gain on first down as that gets him 8 yards down at the Arizona 40. Dropping back again, looking to throw it quick, and so far Boyle having himself a great first half, as that is going to be another catch for a first down. And now Seattle, deuce close set, running the halfback wham. There's a little bit of room to run on the ground as they get 5 yards there, and that brings his rushing total up to 0 on the day so far. Last play of the first quarter, drops back, throws the out route, and another catch there, as that's going to bring us to the end of quarter number 1. Coach Hart here on the call. CMG Broadcasting bringing you guys this armchair football league action between the Seahawks and the Cardinals. Seahawks sitting at 3-5 right now. Cardinals at 4-4. So this really could be a huge game to just tell each team where they're going to be trending. Now, obviously, if the Seahawks win, they're going to be at 4-5. Cardinals will be at 4-5. So they're still in the mix. But to go to 3-6 here, you got to not like the chances. Russ on the run, and there he goes. He takes off, tackled down at the 5 as he couldn't find anybody to throw to. He decides to get outside, scramble a little bit, and gets himself some good yards here, as we've now got a 1st and goal for Seattle. And after going 3 and out on that first drive, you had to be a little scared for what this Seahawk offense was going to bring to the table. But Russ getting outside the contain and finding some room to run down the sideline, just like the Russ of old. Seahawk fans and the 12th man was used to seeing they had those Super Bowl runs before. Halfback power to the left, and he has nowhere to go as Snoop Connor's first rush of the day gets him 0 yards. Another goal line set here, play action. Russ dropping back, throws it, catches it in the end zone, but he takes himself out of it, and that's going to bring it to the 2-yard line. Big third down here, 3rd and goal at the 2. Goal line offense coming out again for the Seahawks. Runs a stretch to the left, and that is a touchdown. Seattle Seahawks. Snoop Connor taking that one across the end zone line for 6. And we should have us a tie game if Seattle can get the extra point here. You see the great blocking, sealing the edge there is his fullback and his tight end. And that one untouched into the end zone to make this one what should be a 7-7 game. And Russ Wilson, great job on that drive, hitting his receivers in the passing game. Had a scramble there for about 15 yards to get them down into the 1st and goal area. And really, that's kind of the drives we're going to need to see from Seattle. I really don't think we're going to see really dominant running from the running back position. Obviously, the running backs did score on that one, but a lot easier to score when you're running from the 2 as opposed to having to get a 30, 40-yard run to be able to score. So Cardinals going to get the ball back. Now, their offense is scary, so let's see what they can do here, getting the ball back a second time as they drove down the field and scored a touchdown on the first drive that they got the ball after forcing that 3 and out there from Seattle. And we got 1st and 10 here. Shotgun trips to the boundary there for Kyler. Read option, he's got it. He's running with it, but a great job chasing him down from the Seattle defense, holding him to just 3 there. Now we got a split gun set. Now Hopkins not in the backfield for this. They're going to hand that one off to Saquon, and look at him diving forward for the yardage there, getting it to a 3rd and 3. And now another split gun set. Hopkins is in the backfield for that one, but Kyler going to throw it, throws it over the middle, wide open, and that is too easy. You cannot let him get the pitch and catch there. No pressure. Seattle not really sending very many blitzes so far in this game. If you're watching this one, you're seeing they're rushing 4 each time and not really getting a lot of pressure with those 4. So maybe they think about switching it up, sending in a little bit more blitz pressure to try to force Kyler to make some quicker decisions. But they got a tight gun here for Arizona. Dropping back, looking to roll, hits the crosser, and that's going to be a first down, 1st and 10, as hits him in stride, able to catch and run, and now across the 50. Let's see what Arizona can do. Again, this offense is scary. They're one that, if they can start putting some wins together, not an offense that I would want to see in the playoffs. All the weapons they've got all over the field. Empty set here. No pressure again from the Seahawks as he throws it, gets the catch, and he's got some room to run down to the 25. DB going for the pick, but Christian Kirk able to grab that one out of the air and turn and run. And I like the DB going for the pick. He almost had it. If he would have jumped it maybe a step sooner, he would have had the shot at the pick, and that would have been a pick 6. I don't think anybody's catching DK and on the field to chase down anybody for the defense. So let's see what they can do. He hits the crosser, and that one going to be caught down to the 20. And like I said, you remember the DK Metcalf running down the Cardinals defender that we all enjoyed that highlight. So many great memes coming out of that highlight. But the Cardinals, I don't think DeAndre Hopkins is running anybody down like DK Metcalf did on that one. So we've got 2nd and 5 here, about 4 minutes left to go in the second quarter. And they hand it off to Saquon, and Saquon just trying to get some yards. Doesn't get too many there, so a big 3rd down. Empty set. Let's see if they bring pressure. Doesn't look like they are. They don't. 4 men rushing. Kyler running backwards, somehow gets the catch, and the pass completed. I don't know what the Seahawks defender was doing there. That looked like it was thrown to the Seahawks defender, but he had his back turned and wasn't able to come up and make the play. How Kyler got that one off, I have no idea. That one should have been a sack, but he does get it off and does get the 1st down. So let's see if they can keep going this one into the end zone. He's got 2 receivers each side. Drop back pass. He's got a Barkley in the flats. Not going to throw it there. Scrambling to the right. Throws it across field. Touchdown, Arizona Cardinals, as Barkley goes from the flats, cuts back across the field, and Kyler finds him wide open for 6. So now Hopkins scores 1, Barkley scores another. You got to wonder if maybe Kyler's going to get in on the touchdown fund, as all the weapons for Arizona are getting their stats so far in this game. We've got 3 minutes, 15 seconds left to go in the half. Remember, Seattle got the ball first, so it's going to be really important for them to at least get 3 points on this one, because you don't expect to get the ball back at this point if you got the ball with 3:15 left to go. Now, Russ under center. He's got 2 receivers up top, 2 tight ends on the bottom. Tries to go with the handoff up the middle. Homer gets 2 yards on that one. I like that you try to keep running it. You need to keep the defense honest, but maybe a little less running as we get close to the end of the second quarter. But they hand it off again to create a 3rd and long situation. Where is DK Metcalf? You see him in the slot right there. You got to expect that he's going to get a look. They drop back looking to throw. Throws the crosser. Can he get the first? He does. Has the defender carry him across the 1st down marker. And look at that. Boyle, a great first half. 6 receptions for 41 yards. DK Metcalf, I believe, the only other Seahawk to catch a pass in this first half. And you remember that one where he went up and bossed the corner to get that big fade on their last drive. So another single back set. That going to take us to the 2-minute warning. CMG Broadcasting here with you guys. Coach Hart here on the call. We've got Armchair Football League, Week 9 action. Got a good one so far, 7-14. Seahawks are down. Motioning to the empty set here. Cardinals not bringing pressure as well, but they get through the O-line. Throws it deep. Intercepted, and that one off his back foot. Trying to throw the ball up to his running back. I don't like the decision there. Obviously, resulting in the interception, but either way, you're throwing off your back foot. You're under pressure. really just an ill-advised throw. The defender waiting there, that just was not what you want to see if you are the Seahawks coaching staff or any of their fans. But now the Cardinals getting the ball. Kyler Murray on his last drive, as you can see, 6 of 6 for 65 yards. Man, was perfect on that last drive, even though some of the throws may not have looked like they would have been perfect. Completions are completions. So 1st and 10, a minute and 50 to go. They throw it to Saquon out the backfield, and nobody touches him until he's 11 yards down the field. A minute 40, and the clock is running. But again, no rush really if you're Arizona. You still got 3 timeouts. You just crossed the 50. You're almost in field goal range, honestly, at this point. So you want to make sure you don't give the Seahawks really any amount of time when they've got the ball if you do score before the end of the half. And here's a little bit of pressure from Seattle, and down goes Murray as Thomas gets into the backfield. And neither team really bringing pressure with blitzes. They're relying on the D-lines. You see that 3-tech just getting outside the guard and making it look easy there, as Kyler had nowhere to go on that one. Maybe trying to get out of the pocket to throw it away, but really nowhere to go there. So now, interesting, Seattle's not trying to call a timeout. You get a sack there. You put them back into a 2nd and 22, but both teams good to let the clock keep going. Hits Hopkins out of the backfield, and that's going to bring him to the 41. And now Arizona calling the timeout. 3rd and 12 here, as we're under a minute to go in the first half. And really, it's all just going to be interesting to see, are they able to get themselves into a good situation here to get themselves some points. And we've got ourselves our first field goal attempt here, as this one, the kick is up and no good there, as that kick not gonna work, and really just not even a good kick. Not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of that one. But that gonna bring Seattle back onto the field, giving them really some good field position here too. And that's I think the thing that you don't like the most. If you're a Cardinals fan, you don't want to give them any kind of decent field position. And that does seem to be what they've done here. So Russ dropping back, looking to throw. He's going to throw. No, he's going to get taken down there, as that's going to bring us 2nd and 8. 38 seconds to go. Throws it quickly, gets the catch. Timeout now taken by Seattle. And 3rd and 3, a big 3rd down here. Get the stop here if you're Arizona. They bring some pressure. One of the first blitzes we've seen. He goes up and gets it, but does not fall down in bounds. So that going to send the punt team onto the field. 27 seconds left when he kicks it. And this kick goes out of bounds at the 23. And I think if I'm Arizona, just take it easy, run the ball, get out of this first half. You get the ball back after the half, so really no need to rush here. But they do come out in a shotgun, the tight shotgun set. He's going to drop back to throw, throws it quickly. Hopkins with the catch, and he's down to the 39. Timeout Arizona. Looks like they want to try to get themselves another field goal attempt at the very least. But let's see what ends up happening, as Kyler now under center here. Arizona up 14-7 as we close the end of the second quarter. And throws it deep downfield, almost intercepted. Great breakup from the defense on that one. As we're now at 2nd and 10, 15 seconds left to go. Empty set, dropping back, throws the quick slant. Not going to get very far, but they do call a timeout. 10 seconds left to go on this one. And let's see what they decide to do. Again, I would just run it, and it does look like that's what they're going to do. It looks like they're not going to try anything too crazy, but they're motioning the tight end across, snaps it while he's in motion. They got the halfback blast there. Saquon getting close to the first down, and they're going to give it to him, as Saquon ends the first half with 34 yards rushing. And the Cardinals, albeit maybe not as happy as they want to be, got to be pretty happy with having a lead here at the end of the first half. Now that is going to take us to the second half. The Seahawks going to be on defense first. So the Cardinals going to get the ball. Let's see what they can do with their first offensive drive. As you can see, really outgaining the Seahawks here in this one, as they've got over 170 yards passing, got about 40 yards rushing. So really a good first half here for Arizona. Coach Art here on the call. CMG Broadcasting bringing you this one again. This is week 9 in the Armchair Football League. This is CPU versus CPU. Again, the users in this league are coaches, owners, GMs, scouts. There's a lot of positions open within this, so if you guys are interested in joining up with this league, find me on Twitch, find me on Twitter at @TheCoachHart, and I can direct you to how to get into this one. This one, a great league. I'll be honest, I am the head coach of the New York Jets, so after seeing that Jets game last week, I did decide to join up with them, but plenty of positions open, and really for whichever you would be interested in. I don't think there's not many GM or owner positions open. There's still some head coach positions open, but always good for scouts as they do draft real-life college players with this, so we do the scouting based on how the college players are playing in this season, this year. So a lot of fun to be had with this. And again, like I said, if you'd be interested in joining, let me know. I can get you in touch with those guys. So let's see if Seattle can, one, start getting some more stops before the Cardinals get into field goal range. You don't want to let them getting into your side of the field too often. You'd like to try to play a little bit of a field position game. Let's see if the Cardinals can just keep the offense up. And look at that. That is a great start as Kyler Murray goes over 200 yards passing, hitting DeAndre Hopkins there. And that's going to be 1st and 10 at their own 45. Great way to start this second half as the Cardinal offense just really needs to keep the pressure being applied. And for the Seahawks, you got to see, can Russell Wilson in this passing game start moving the ball like they want to, like they did in that second drive where they got the touchdown. I know I hate to say abandon the run game, but I really don't think it's going to help them very much in this one. And a flag down as he hits his crosser. Let's see what the penalty is going to be. It's going to be holding. It is holding against the offense. This one going to be coming back as Moses, the right tackle, called for the hold there. Cardinals in the pistol formation. 1st and 20 here. Barkley, the pistol back. Read option, they give it to him. He's got some room to run, but another flag down. And you got to wonder, is this going to be holding again? It is holding on the offense, and this is a real quick way to get derailed as they are now way off schedule. 1st and 30 after the great first play of this second half. 2 straight holdings. Throwing the screen and throws that one into the ground. Couldn't get anywhere there. And this is the Debo package, we call it, as Hopkins in the backfield hands it off to him. He's got some room to run and finally gets some yardage there, does D-Hop, as that's going to bring 3rd and 21, and Seahawks got to get the stop here. Drops back, throws it up, and tipped and falls down. We saw that to DK Metcalf earlier from the Seahawks. He was able to go up and get it. Hopkins not able to go up and get that one. So the punt team comes on, and the punt returner gets the ball and gets taken down right away at his own 17. But the Seahawk defense comes up big with the stop there. You got a little scared if you were a Seahawks fan after that first pass, but 2 straight holdings and putting you into a 1st and 30 really helped the defense get a stop. So Seahawk offense comes out, throws the crossing route, and that's going to be a catch. 2nd down and 4 here as the Seahawks in the shotgun, and they're looking to throw it, and throw it some more as he gets another completion there, and that's going to be for 1st down. And like I said at the half, I think this is what the Seahawk offense needs to do. I think they need to go more of a passing game. Use Russell Wilson, use Lockett, use Metcalf, use the weapons that you've got to try to win this game. As the Seahawks here, Smith with his 3rd catch on the day. Russell drops back, the pressure comes, but he hits his receiver really quickly. Homer with the catch there. Great read from Russ. He saw the pressure coming. They couldn't block everybody. But when you throw it that quickly, you don't need to. And there is a run. Look at that as Homer gets himself a first down. Best run of the day so far for a Seattle running back, not for the Seattle Seahawks themselves. Remember, Russ had a really good run to get down to the 5-yard line on the drive where they scored a touchdown. But that is, if they can get some running game from the running backs, that can really go a long way to help them turn the tide in this one. It just didn't look like they were going to be able to in that first half, but a great run there. Now dropping back, another blitz from the Cardinals, and he hits his running back in the flats. Not going to get very far, but again, reading the pressure, escaping, and just finding the running back, finding what the defense is giving. So shotgun, drops back, 4-man pressure, throws the slant, and that's going to be a catch and another first down here for Seattle. And that going to be another completion, and Russ is cooking right now. You got to love to see this if you're a Seahawks fan. As they go to a bunch set at the top, tight end on the bottom, motion from the receiver. Hands it off to the running back, and Homer fumbles it, but able to get the recovery, as that's going to be a gain of 2. He had a good gain there, had about 5 yards, but that fumble going backwards, never a good thing. So play action here. Russ rolling to the right, throws it across. He's got a receiver open, and that's going to be into the red zone. Tyler Lockett on that one. Nobody around him. If there's anything you're going to do on defense, is know where Lockett is and know where Metcalf is when they are passing the football. And you see that. He just finds the hole in the zone and easily gets the first down there. As Seattle driving downfield, looking to tie this one up. We've got 3 minutes left to go here in quarter number 3. And runs it up the middle. He's got some room to run, and that's going to be a first down. First and goal. Homer taking that one inside the 10. And, like I said, I thought Snoop would be a little more involved in the running game today, but Homer has taken the bulk of the carries outside of any kind of power formations. Started off slow, but this drive is especially doing a great job finding the open holes in the running game and getting some good yardage. So now Seahawks under center, 7 yards away from tying this one up. He hands off the stretch, tries to find some room to run, and nothing there as Homer gets 2 yards down to the 5. Second and goal. Goal line set. They're not going up against the goal line defense. So he hands it off to the fullback, and that's going to be a gain of 2 again. Third and goal here. Can the Cardinal defense get the stop? Shotgun for Rush. Drops back, looking to throw. Throws the out route, drags his toes. Touchdown, Seattle Seahawks. Tyler Lockett with the toe drag on that one, and that's going to be the score that should tie this one up. And the out route there, so hard to cover, especially from that tight set. Usually when receivers are tight like that, you're going to see either a crossing route or an out route, but still you can't play really too heavy on either one because of where you are on the field. And he just hits the out route. Tyler Lockett, one of the best route runners in the league, and Wilson easily able to find him there for the touchdown. So this kick is up, and it is good. 12 plays, 84 yards. About 4.5 minutes taken off the clock, and the fans in Arizona eerily quiet, as you got to think that they felt like they were in control of this game. But the Seahawks with a great stop to come out of the half, and just a good answer to go down the field and get the touchdown. Now this Cardinal offense needs to live up to the hype I was giving it before. You got Saquon, you got Hopkins. Even Christian Kirk, not a bad receiver by any stretch of the imagination. But let's see if Kyler Murray can lead this team downfield. 45 to go in the third quarter. And you see the motion by Barkley out to an empty set here. Murray back to pass. No pressure from the Seahawks. Throws the out route to the flats, and that's going to be incomplete, too far outside. And now we got the Debo set in again. Dropping back to pass is Murray. 4-man rush, hits his receiver over the middle. We saw a very similar play in the first half. same exact play with that man hooking up the middle of the field and nobody around him. So you got to wonder where those linebackers are going. But that looked like a match, almost like a cover 4. But they are unable to find Kirk until he gets the catch. So that's going to be a 1st and 10. And the Cardinal offense coming out in a bunch set here. Barkley in the backfield. Dropping back is Murray. Throws it over the middle. The angle route is caught. And that's going to be a 1st down across the 50 to the Seahawk 40. And this Cardinal offense is moving now. They are cooking with bacon grease. You got to wonder if Seattle is going to maybe start trying to blitz. They're just not bringing any pressure on Kyler Murray. We've seen the Cardinals start calling some blitzes, some zone blitzes, and bringing some blitz packages. Now, it hasn't really been as effective as they'd like, but it's still switching it up on the offense and making them have to think. Whereas right now, this Seahawks defense, they're rushing 4. They're sitting back in coverage, whether it's zone or man, and just letting things play out and making people play their assignments. Read option here. Murray, takes it inside. You hate to see that because it looked like outside he had room for days. And Christian Kirk going down, not something the Cardinal offense wants to see. But again, Murray had some running room there. I don't know why he thought to take it back inside, but he did. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 1 here. And this Seahawk defense needs to bow up right now. You remember the Cardinals missed a long field goal before. You want to try to make them do another. But Barkley easily getting the 1st down there, as that's going to take us to the end of quarter number 3. And we are all tied up here in Arizona, 14-14. But this Cardinal offense is driving right now. They've got a 1st and 10. They're in field goal range. You'd like to think the kicker can hit from here. Just not as far as the one that he missed before. But now they're just going to make Barkley do the work. 11 rushes, 45 yards on the day. A good day for him so far. Not a great day, but a good day. And now pressure getting to Murray as the defensive end, looking like the tackle just couldn't find him on that one as he gets a sack. And this is the exact kind of sack you just don't want to take. And you see it there, the tackle not even cognizant. I don't know how a tackle in the NFL does not know that that man is rushing from the outside, but for some reason helped on the defensive tackle and lets the DN run free. So got to hopefully get some yards if you want to try to kick a field goal here if you are the Cardinals. But forget that. 1st down inside the red zone, and how you let DeAndre Hopkins get that wide open is beyond me. Both teams just making really dumb mistakes at this point. Again, DeAndre Hopkins on a 3rd and long is the one man you have to have your eyes on. And he just runs across the middle of the field wide open. And Murray easily finding him there as he gets away from the pressure and gets outside the pocket. Now they hand it off to Saquon. Saquon going to be doing his work here in the red zone. 2nd and 8. Now the Debo package coming in. You see Hopkins in the backfield with Barkley. Let's see if they hand it off to him again. They do. He's got a little bit of room to run. That one has not really been successful for him. You see that 4 rushes, 6 yards on the day for Hopkins. Bringing up a big 3rd down. Where is Hopkins? That's what you got to think if you're Seattle. If Murray does not hand this one off, get eyes on Hopkins. And they throw it, and touchdown, Arizona, Tylan Wallace. And I think that might have been maybe too many eyes on Hopkins, but another one of those out routes down here in the end zone. Just a hard route to cover because, again, they come out in that tight set. You've got to expect one of two things. Either they're going on a crosser or they're going to be throwing it out. That's just basic football knowledge. You know that when teams condense their sets, they generally condense them to give them more yards for an outside route and more space for an outside route, or to easily get across the field a little quicker to be able to try to throw that crosser. And we've seen both teams now. We saw the Seahawks do it with Lockett on their last touchdown drive. They threw the out route to him in the end zone. And I think it was the same exact bench play that we just saw from Arizona, where they hit Wallace on the out route, and he got the catch in the end zone. Wallace with a great catch, by the way. jumping up, spinning, and still getting both feet down. Pretty impressive there from that Cardinals receiver. So now 1st and 10, 5:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. You don't have to score here if you're the Seahawks, but if you don't score, you have to get 3 and out from the Cardinals to get that ball back to your offense pretty quickly. So here we see 192 yards allowed so far today from this Arizona defense. Not one of the better units in the league, but doing their job so far, bringing some pressure there, makes them throw it, and they do get the catch as Tyler Lockett gets the catch there. And 1st and 10 here at their own 38. And again, I kind of talked about it a little bit on that last drive from the Cardinals had the ball. Seahawks not really bringing a lot of pressure. Sitting back in coverage, making the offense have to do their reads, making the defensive players play their assignments. The Cardinals, on the other hand, like we just saw in the last play, they're bringing heat. They're bringing blitzes. They're making Russ have to make those decisions. And personally, as a defensive coach myself, I like bringing it. Just like that, and you see Russ gets hit, but gets it away, and that's going to be a 1st down, 38-yard line of the Cardinals is where they're at, as Boyle with another catch today. This man having himself a great game, but you see the pressure there, forcing Russ to make the throw, and the pressure in this game has already created a turnover for Arizona. They made Russ throw off his back foot, remember, in that first half where they got the interception. And again, the pressure being what does that. So 4-man rush here. Great defensive play from the linebacker there, knocking that one down as they dropped into coverage there. Maybe Russ thought pressure was coming a little quicker than it was. But the run game getting some yardage now as Homer gets 8 yards. You never thought that Homer would be keeping pace with Barkley in this one, but he is. He's got 43 yards on the day and really is having himself a pretty good game after that rough start. Now, Russ dropping back, looking to throw. Throws the out route. They get the catch, and down he goes 1st and 10 at the Cardinal 25. Now this Seahawk offense, now you're getting into that time territory, as we call it, where you got to get a touchdown here. I don't think you kick the field goal and try to get the stop. I think you're getting the ball down unless you've got like 4th and 10 and you're in field goal range. I don't think you go for the field goal. I think this has got to be now thinking touchdown or bust, 4-down territory. And you got to call it that way too, so you want to be smart about that. Fake the jet sweep, fake the handoff to the running back, throws it to the sideline, and incomplete. I love the play call there. Fake the jet, fake the running back, throw to DK. He's just unable to get it, and the blitz comes. Down goes Russ, and Chris Harris Jr. coming in, getting the sack, and you see what pressure can do as the O-line unable to pick it up. They had enough guys, but that pressure just coming from that depth, confusing the O-line, not allowing them to pick up the block, and Russ had no chance. And now, this is not what you wanted to see, because now you're in that position where you might have to kick it. If it's a 4th and long, you really can't trust Russ to get that 100%. They look to throw, hits his receiver across the field, and 4th and 8. Boyle getting another catch. Nope, that was Lockett getting that one. Boyle just in the area. You always feel like at this point that he's the one getting the catches. I believe he's got 8 catches on the day so far, 8 or 9 receptions. Great day for Nick Boyle. But Tyler Lockett getting the gain, and the Seahawks kicking the field goal. Like I said, you're close to 4th and 10. You kind of have to kick the field goal. Hope you can get the stop and see what your defense can do. Now, that offense from Arizona is not one that I would want to have to rely on stopping and making them get a 3 and out. But, when Russ takes that sack on 2nd down, and I say takes, but really there wasn't much he could do there. You get the sack on 2nd down, 3rd and 20 plus. There's just really not much offensively that you've got in your playbook to get a 1st down there, or even get close to the 1st down there. So the 4th and 9 brings up the field goal. So 21-17. Cardinals really just got to get a couple 1st downs, and this game is over. Seattle has 3 timeouts. They bring 4-man pressure. Cardinals get the 1st down on that one, so that should bring us to the 2-minute warning. No reason for Arizona to run another play as Wallace gets the catch for the first down there. And now you got to wonder if you don't just see 3 doses of Saquon back to back to back to back, if you're the Arizona Cardinals, I don't know why you do anything else. You've got Saquon for a reason. This is the reason. So we see the I formation come out. The Seahawks coming up to fill the box. And they hand it off to Saquon up the middle. Not going to get the first, but a good gain there as he gets 4. 2nd and 6 here at the 39. And Seahawks call the timeout. This is it. You got to get 3 and out here. Shotgun split back. Are they going to pass it? They are not. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and he's not going to get the first down. So big 3rd down here. 3rd and 4 as he gets 2 yards. I don't think you can pass it if you're Arizona here. I think you've still got to run it. Force them to use the last time out. The Debo package is in. Do we see another run with Hopkins? That's going to be the question. And we do. Hopkins with the rush. They're going to give it to him. They do. That's going to be 1st and 10, and that should be all she wrote for this one. As DeAndre Hopkins able to get the first down on the run, and everyone's favorite formation, the victory formation, coming out for Arizona. And this one is they're going to hold on to win this. But look at this. The offense coming out to run a play, even though there's really no reason to. Let's see what happens here. What are they going to go with? Handing it off to Saquon. Saquon going to run, not going to get anywhere, but again, that's still going to bring us the victory formation again, and maybe scared me just a little bit, thinking they were actually trying to run some plays, potentially turn the ball over. Not what you want to see, but congratulations, Arizona, as Arizona going to come out of this one with the win. They are going to punt it for some reason. But Seattle just didn't have enough offense today to make it happen. And Arizona, Kyler Murray, Saquon Barkley, and DeAndre Hopkins come out of this one victorious. So Arizona going to 5 and 4, going to be getting ready to start that playoff hunt in the second half of this season. And Seahawks falling to 3 and 6. And you got to think they might be starting to look to next season and looking to what the draft is going to be bringing them. So a great game from both teams here, 21-17 Arizona. Again, Coach Hart bringing you this one, CMG Broadcasting, Armchair Football League Week 9 action. Thanks for watching this one with me, guys. Remember, to win in this game, you got to have heart, and that's what we bring for you every single time we're on the call. Until next time, God bless, and good night.